So chat, this is a five road to a five-figure payout. This take fucking five because my Wi-Fi wouldn't want to work for some reason, bro. Anyways, today I took no trades. I'll be going over why I took no trades and why today's condition just wasn't the best to trade in. I'll also be going over my daily bias for the day. Wait, this shit's fucking lagging here. Okay, never mind. All right. I'll be going over my daily buys, why I didn't take any trades today. And yeah, that's it. So this is the only take I'll have to do again. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. So I always start with the 4 hour or the daily. So the 4 hour looked really bullish, right? In a clear buy model, and we're approaching near all-time highs here. It's expecting a bullish move today. Then I scaled down to the 15-minute time frame, and I saw that these Asia high and London highs were stacked relatively equal to each other. So this would be relatively equal highs at session highs. So this was a really strong bullish draw on liquidity. We also had this 1 hour intermediate high, 1 hour intermediate term high, which is a high inside of a fair value gap. It's a very strong draw where price would likely reverse. We also had London lows right here that we could have taken, and we had higher time frame low resistance liquidity on the 15-minute. Now, today I was kind of married to one bullish bias. I never wanted any shorts, um, because mainly we were rejecting this 4 hour gap right here, this 4 hour bullish gap. So I didn't really want to short through this 4 hour gap. So the main condition was this 4 hour. If we inverse it, we could potentially go lower and look for some continuation shorts. But if we don't, then I'll just be bullish for the rest of the day. And so market opens, right? And we came down, we swept out all of this low resistance liquidity, and we swept out London lows. Now at this point, if we go back in time here, we had a 5 minute unfilled gap. 5 minute unfilled gap. So here, I was really looking for a mech long. A mech long is just the inverse to an unfilled gap, right? I know there was a 30-second in here, but I only trade the 1 minute time frame. So if there was a mech long or a 1 minute fair value gap here that got inverse, this would have definitely been an A plus trade here. But we didn't get anything, and there was 10 a.m. news, so I was mainly waiting for that as well. We came up. This then became my condition, right, for longs. If we inverse this, I would like to see us form a 5 minute gap to continue to these relative equal session highs. Um, we end up just respecting this gap, and then we got this 3 minute short. Now, the reason why this short wasn't too great in my opinion, this short right here was not the best short to previous day low, is because we were forming a 15-minute gap right at our stop loss. So usually when you are forming a draw on liquidity at your stop loss, like equal lows or unfilled gaps at your stop loss, usually that's not a good sign and you shouldn't be shorting against that. You should be always waiting for the gap to form, and then you'll get a way better narrative. Like, I wanted this, if anything, for shorts, but I didn't want any shorts today just because I was too bullish on the day. This ended up edging previous day low. I didn't take that. And here we got this 4 minute. And this was an A plus setup for longs. Now the problem with this one is because I was waiting for news I was not planning on taking any setups before news, right? Especially since we're chopping like this. Well, not chopping, we're just inside of this little range here. I wanted us to break out of this range to go higher. Um, Unfortunately, we just didn't get anything for the rest of the day, basically. We just chopped around. Now here I did see this potential long because we did resweep this low with an SMT on ES. As you can see, this right here and that, this and that. Reswept it, SMT, 1 minute long to the relative equal session highs. This did play out, but I didn't like this either because we weren't bouncing or rejecting off of a important PD array. This was just a random sell side, in my opinion. So that's why I didn't really like it. Now here I wanted a 5 minute continuation because we started pumping, right? 5 minute continuation off of this 5 minute gap. I wanted us to come down, get an inverse, come down here. Then we can get an inverse for longs to equal session highs. We didn't get that. We just pumped. So by now, I'm basically done with trading for the day. Uh, there's nothing else that I was looking for. Um, we did get this max short, but I was just basically off the charts at this time. We got this 5 minute short right here down to the sell side. Um, I I wouldn't even say this was a good trade because it's it's not very likely that when we're pumping like this, like when you're shorting and we're just this bullish, I think it's just not smart to short in such bullish price action. Like at the time, look at this. Like we could have easily just came down for this gap and then continue higher. So this is why I didn't like any shorts from now, even after we swept these highs. You know, so I'm pretty happy with what I did today. Just stayed out of the markets basically. Um, One thing, like when you see the market range like this, it's best that you wait for us to break out of the range so that we can either get a continuation or we can get a high time frame AMD, like accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? But when we're chopping like this, it's not good, usually not good to take any inverses in this trade, in this type of price action. Overall, like today, just another no trade day, which I'm happy with. It's not like I lost any money or anything. Like no bread is better than losing bread. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow if I get a trade. Um, yeah, peace.